Hi, my name's Cari, and you may be wondering what it would be like to have a session with me. If you were to come in, you would sit on the couch and I would sit in a chair, and you would tell me, bottom line, what is the shift that you would like to make in your life? If you could change one thing in that moment, what is it that you would like to change? And from there, I will begin to receive information, and I'll be able to see how your energy is aligned and misaligned, because life buffets us around emotionally and physically, and our energy that was perfectly lined up when we were conceived, it gets sort of knocked around. Even in utero, it can get knocked around. And just like with a camera that has a split focus, where it's like this, and then if you line it up, it's in focus, our energy fields get like that as well. Different lines of energy, and the energy in the whole field can be just a little bit off. And so we're able to bring that back into alignment, and then everything works better. And sometimes that can even greatly impact people's health. So then you might wonder, well, I've been working so hard on my own already and I'm making great strides. Well, what can we do that would help you along in that process? And the work always goes where you've already been working. It doesn't ever like pick something that you never heard of. It's like whatever is your favorite issue to work on, that's always where the work wants to go. And Bruce Lipton, he's a cellular biologist. If you haven't heard of him, I highly recommend his work. He says he's proven in the laboratory that 95% of us is subconscious and only 5% is conscious. So we're working so hard with our 5%, our little 5% of our mind, to try to bring change to our lives. But the patterns are invested in this 95% in the subconscious mind. So in the work that we do together, we access that 95%. We access the subconscious mind. And we're able to do it using meditation as a tool, guided meditations, and using sound healing. The sound greatly affects the energy body. I know you've all heard music that sounded discordant to you, and you know how it feels so uncomfortable, and you've heard music that you love, and you know how your whole body just relaxes into that music. Sound healing is very much like that. So we access the subconscious mind, and from that place, you're able to make change that has been elusive from the conscious mind, because it wasn't rooted in the conscious mind, it was rooted in the subconscious mind. So it's no wonder we couldn't get at it, and we've been trying so hard. So this process makes everything much easier, much, much easier, and then you learn how to access that part of yourself on your own. So even though it may look like we're dealing with an issue, whatever issue you bring up, what we're really dealing with is, how do you deal when you have issues? Who are you in the presence of issues? Because even if we resolve this one issue, you'll have another issue. Each one of us is a cornucopia of issues. So the skill that we want to learn is, what do I do when I have issues? How do I want to be? How can I access myself, self with a small s and self with a capital S? How can I stay on center? How can I stay present in my body in the presence of my issues? And if I get knocked off center, how can I get back very fast to be on center? And I love to tell this story about the Dalai Lama, that one of his students asked him, oh, master, or whatever they call him, I don't know. They said, please, you're so present. Can you help us to learn how to be present all the time like you are? And he laughed, that lovely, tinkly kind of laugh that he has. And he said, oh, I'm not present all the time. I just come back very fast. And that's what I find my work is able to do for my clients, able to help them come back very fast, to learn to come back much faster than you've come back before, to learn to drop down deeper into who you really are than you have been able to. People tell me that they're able to drop down much deeper than they've been able to on their own. And it's kind of like life puts a lot of wet blankets over us. So we peel away those wet blankets, we rekindle the fire that's been being smothered out. And people often come away with a renewed twinkle in their eye. I love that. I like to say my work helps people put the twinkle back in their eye. So if that sounds like something that would work for you, I hope you'll call me or come to one of my classes. And I really love this work that comes through me. I really want it to be out there in the world, and it is such a gift for me to be able to give this gift to my clients. Thanks for tuning in.